Everybody calm the fuck down. Everybody calm the fuck down. I don't know who this is, okay? Egg brother, God bless you. Congratulations. I don't know who you are. Positivity you. Praying for you, bro. Positivity out the window. Who decided this motherfucker? Metro Boomin! My nigga! My nigga! Why did y'all start talking about streaming niggas, bro? Stop doing that, bro. Like, we some little niggas, my nigga. I would buy you, my nigga. Do you understand that, bro? Do you understand that, my nigga? You say it don't come off as hating, but you always bringing me up, bro. Relax, my nigga. Stop. It's okay. That's the thing, bro. Y'all don't ever, like, have respect to the old niggas, for sure. You feel what I'm saying? Like, respect to them for sure. The only thing I would say I was wrong at was, like, not even able to, like, do my research on Killer Mike and shit like that. But in the moment, if I want to voice my opinion, I'm going to voice my opinion. 100%, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And that's some people's problem. Y'all don't ever let the young niggas flourish. The young niggas think Utopia is fire. Let the young niggas think Utopia is fire. You feel me? The reason why shit going so crazy right now and y'all not being able to comprehend shit is because it's just simply a new
Gotti. Y'all already know what it is. With another one. Back with another one. This video right here, I want to talk about the Joe Budden's Casa Knot issues. But I just want to really touch on how everybody is hating on Killer Mike. Now, in my opinion, right, Killer Mike, a lot of people say what they want about Killer Mike, right? A lot of people say, who is Killer Mike? Well, Killer Mike ain't deserving of those 3 Grammys. Well, let me just say this, right? Killer Mike's been in the game for a long time, right? Coming out of that Dungeon family lineage, doing his thing in the underground with Running Jewels and his solo work, him doing the activist work and all that. He's been on a lot of records with a lot of the legends like Jay-Z and Nas and many other dudes, right? And for a dude that put on for the South like he did in his career, and he's a part of that Atlanta lineage history coming out of that Dungeon family, and to see him get his accolades, right, as an artist, right? Because you gotta look, when you look at dudes like Killer Mike and dudes like Nas and others that come out of that what you call J Electronicas and all these guys and the Mos Defs and all these guys, these are guys that you would say, oh, these guys is far, they far out of their prime, and these are older rappers. Well, it's not about quantity, it's about the quality. And Killer Mike has put quality music out there. Now, Killer Mike's not my favorite rapper. I like his music. You know what I'm saying? He's put out quality music for years. And I think that a lot of people is upset about him winning a Grammy. I'm not understanding why they're upset about him winning a Grammy. You know, this guy put the work in. He's been in the game for decades. He's been in the game for decades. And he's been in the game for a minute. He's done his thing. He's come out of that Outkast, that Goody Mob, all that Dungeon family lineage. And to see him get his flowers, rightfully so, he's deserving of his flowers. You know, dude shouldn't be mad at him. And for him at 48 years old to be rapping better than a lot of these young rappers and basically getting a Grammy at 48. How many rappers you know is getting Grammys at 48 years old? You know what I'm saying? And surpassing these young rappers. It was a time where, let's keep it real, right? I remember when older rappers, right? When it was back in the days, like when you look at dudes like KRS and all these guys, like the only older rapper around that time was like the biggest was LL. LL showed dudes the blueprint, how to stay relevant and how to stay. And that's why a lot of older rappers today have taken that LL blueprint, how to stay relevant and how to recreate yourself. And that's why a lot of these older rappers is having the success and having that, what you call that third prime or that second prime in their career. And a lot of these artists are not, these young artists is flash in the pan rappers. Now, I don't consider Travis Scott hip hop. Travis Scott is not hip hop. Sorry to tell y'all, he's not hip hop. He's pop rap. Okay, he's not hip hop. Uzi is not hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like when you talk about the best hip hop rap album, you know, that's not the best rap album. Sorry, because that wasn't a hip hop album. You know what I'm saying? And when you talk about hip hop, you got to be specific when you talk about hip hop. I think if Nas didn't get the Grammy, it had every right to go to Killer Mike because Killer Mike worked his ass off to get that Grammy. Anybody that's hating on Killer Mike is crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you hate on Killer Mike? This man's put the groundwork in. This man's been in the game for decades. This man has stayed relevant. This man is still doing his thing. This man is still touring, still doing his thing. He has fans out here. So he's really has shown that age doesn't matter no more. That hip hop, that real hip hop is getting their flowers now. You know, it was a point in time that commercial bubblegum rap was what you call high on a pedestal. But when every rapper sounds the same and every rapper looks the same, it's like people is not checking for the commercial rap no more. Let's be honest. Commercial rap is not the go-to no more. It was the go-to in the 2000s. It was the go-to in the 90s. It was the go-to even in the 80s. But commercial rap is not the go-to anymore. It's not. If you look at the last couple of years at the Grammys, people that was winning the best rap album, it wasn't guys that were what you call commercial rappers. Let's keep it real. Nas, what you got, Tyler Creator, and who else? Somebody else won it previous was J. Cole. Yeah, so commercial rap really has not been at the stable of hip hop no more. You know what I'm saying? That gimmicky rap, a lot of these people are not celebrating that. So if you're not making real music and you're not putting in the groundwork, you're not going to be, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put my money, like, I could see artists like Griselda getting nominated for a Grammy, like a West Side Gun or one of them. I could see them get nominated because if a Killer Mike can win, if a Nas can win, if dudes that are not commercial rappers can win Grammys, that's showing you that it's changing in hip hop. That it's the change in hip hop is changing, and you could tell by like in 2023 that it was no number one hip hop albums in 2023. You know what I'm saying? So when I hear the young dudes talking about Travis Scott didn't make a rap album. He made a commercial, rage music, whatever you want to call it. Rock rap. I don't know what to call the album, but it wasn't a hip hop album. You know, it wasn't what Killer Mike made. Killer Mike made a hip hop album. He made an actual hip hop rap album. That's why he won that Grammy. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, Nas could have run that Grammy. So when I see a lot of these streamers and bloggers and people dissing Killer Mike and saying, well, yo, Killer Mike didn't deserve that. What about Nicki Minaj? What about Ice Spice? What about this one, Drake and 21, Travis Scott? And I'm saying to myself, listen, I like Drake. Drake is cool. But that Her Loss album was trash. I'm being honest. It was a stimulus package. It wasn't Drake's best work, I feel, in my opinion, because I like Drake. I'm a big Drake fan. Y'all know I fuck with Drake. I like Drake. I think Drake is having a hell of a run. But in my opinion, that wasn't Drake's best album. Sorry. Wasn't his best body of work. That was a stimulus package. The Future collaboration album was better than that shit. I'm sorry. So when it comes to best rap album, you know, Killer Mike, it was between Nas and Killer Mike for me. You know what I'm saying? Everything else was just, it was self-explanatory. It was between Killer Mike and Nas. So I'm glad that Killer Mike won because it was no bubblegum rapper that won. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be real Pacific. You know what I'm saying? It's not about what you dudes like. You know, like, salute the Dirk for winning a Grammy. Dirk, the duo record that him and J. Cole did, they was most definitely should have won that because that record right there, All My Life, is a good song. It's a good song. So I knew that song was going to win a Grammy with Dirk and J. Cole. Shout out to J. Cole, shout out to Dirk. You know what I'm saying? I like J. Cole. J. Cole and Drake, in my opinion, is two of the best right now in hip-hop. But when it come to all these other shit that people talk about, nah, man, we got to be real Pacific, bro. We got to keep it 1,000. Killer Mike was deserving for that win, and he deserved that win. So salute to Killer Mike, man. Everybody that's hating on Killer Mike saying, yo, Killer Mike ain't deserving, stop the Killer Mike hate. Stop it. This man put the work in. This man been in the game for decades. This man has done a lot in the underground hip-hop scene, and he's did his thing. He's done a lot in the southern market, but he's done he's done extraordinary well in the underground market. You know what I'm saying? With Run Jewels, that whole Run Jewels project before he went and did his solo again was phenomenal. You know, with him, LEP, what they was doing together as a duo was great. So I tell people that people could hate on what Killer Mike and say Killer Mike ain't deserving, but you got to look at the groundwork that he's put in as an artist. You got to look in, this man put in work. So it didn't come easy. So shout out to Killer Mike for winning those 3 Grammys. He showed that ageism in hip hop is not the case no more. That is older rappers flourishing in hip hop. If you could see in 2023 and even 2022, who was having the most sold out concerts in hip hop? The veterans. The veterans was having sold out concerts. Young artists was not doing what veteran rappers was doing. So that just show you right there that, you know, it's changing of the guards, man. You know what I'm saying? Until it's a young rapper that could stop that, because we still going off of Kendrick, Cole, and Drake. There's no other artists but those 3. So it's what it is, man. Salute.